Hello viewers, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to start a series of Shakespeare's sonnets with their descriptions. So let's read and analyze. Shakespeare's Sonnet 1. From fairest creatures we desire increase, that thereby beauty's rose might never die, but as the riper should by time decease, his tender air might bear his memory. But thou, contracted to thine own bright eyes, feed'st thy light's flame with self-substantial fuel, making a famine where abundance lies, thyself thy foe, to thy sweet self too cruel. Thou that art now the world's fresh ornament, and only herald to the gaudy spring, within thine own bud buryest thy content, and, tender churl, mak'st waste and niggarding. Pity the world, or else this glutton be, to eat the world's due, by the grave and thee. From fairest creatures we desire increase. The poet begins by stating that people desire the reproduction of the most beautiful individuals. 2. That thereby beauty's rose might never die. This desire for reproduction is to ensure that beauty continues through successive generations. 3. But as the riper should by time decease. However, as individuals age and mature, they eventually succumb to the passage of time and die. 4. His tender air might bear his memory. The hope is that their offspring will carry on their memory and legacy. 5. But thou, contracted to thine own bright eyes. Here, the poet shifts to addressing a specific person who seems self-absorbed and fixated on their own beauty. 6. Feed'st thy light's flame with self-substantial fuel. This person is described as nurturing their own attractiveness with self-centered attention. 7. Making a famine where abundance lies. Despite having abundant beauty, they create a scarcity of it by hoarding it for themselves. 8. Thyself thy foe, to thy sweet self too cruel. The person is depicted as their own enemy, being excessively harsh and selfish toward themselves. 9. Thou that art now the world's fresh ornament. Despite being youthful and attractive, the person is described as merely an adornment to the world. 10. And only herald to the gaudy spring. They are seen as merely announcing the arrival of spring, a time of ostentatious display. 11. Within thine own bud buryest thy content. Despite their potential for growth and fulfillment, they keep their true essence buried within themselves. 12. And, tender churl, mak'st waste and niggarding. They are likened to a wasteful miser, squandering their potential. 13. Pity the world, or else this glutton be. The poet urges either compassion for the world or a change in behavior from this self-absorbed individual. 14. To eat the world's due, by the grave and thee. Otherwise, they will consume what is rightfully the world's, both in life and in death. Thanks for watching.